Hey fam, welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. For all of you who do know, I did take a few days of a break and I am back and I am happy to be back and posting. So today, like every other Saturday, I'm glad we didn't miss it. We'll be going ahead and going over our news, comments, and reports. So if you are new here, it's a great time to go ahead and consider subscribing. You guys, please don't forget to like the video, drop a comment of where you're from and how your area is looking as far as with the prices. Are your shelves empty or are your shelves full? Let us know what's going on in your state. We're going to jump right into today's video. This is Shauna over here at Moments with Us, and I hope you all enjoy. Thank you all for hanging in there while I went ahead and took my few days break. So we all are pretty used to this whole egg shortage and the high prices in eggs, right? So according to this article, it states that Mr. Gates invested in artificial eggs a decade before this whole egg shortage. So we know that egg prices have spiked up 66% this year. So people found themselves paying more for eggs than anything else due to the bird flu. In response to the shortage of eggs, some people have turned to artificial plant-based eggs. Guess what? Gates in 2013, he invested in Hampton Creek, the company that brought artificial plant-based eggs to the mainstream. So what a coincidence, right? Believe it or not, Mr. Gates have his hands in a little bit about of everything. So watch out. Speaking of Gates, we've been talking about the bugs in the food, how it's going to become, they're trying to push it to be a part of the new norm, putting it on menus inside of the ingredients. It says, say goodbye to conventional meat and hello to beetle burgers. Mr. Gates says fake meat products will eventually be very good. How do you feel about that? So if you have a spouse who still don't believe the shortages and don't believe that you guys should really be stocking up, listen to what this person said. Someone said, reality check. My husband and I went on a Costco date last night with a reward certificate I had. We bought 16 food items for $275. You should have seen his face. He was in shock. He just kept looking at the cart. I've been telling him for over a year about the shortages and the prices. We came home and he started looking in the pantry. Then he said, I will help you plan meals, which is something I struggle with. He finally gets it. I really believe he thought it was all in my head. So this Valentine's Day, take your partner to Costco. Promise them a slice of pizza and soda combo. Show them the receipt and watch the magic happen. I know this shouldn't make my week, but it really did. Happy day. And believe it or not, unfortunately, I'm going to say maybe 6 times out of 10, the other spouse in a relationship, there's one person who actually do not believe in stocking up and do not believe in prepping, and it is left on the other person until that other person, your spouse, get into the stores with you and do see the shortage. Look at this, y'all. Do see these shortages and do see the way that these prices are rising, then they won't believe it until they actually see it. Even myself, you guys see I do these videos and I show my significant other, and guess what? He still be like, the shelves aren't that empty, with stuff on the shelves. But what he don't realize is once everybody realize that we are facing shortages and everybody go shopping at once, if something like that was to happen, everything would be gone and it would be chaotic in the stores. And this is why you stock up. This is why you prep. So when this stuff do happen, you will already have majority of everything you need in your home. And if you do have to go to the stores, hoping that you don't, maybe it's just for the basic necessities. Um, and hopefully you can just get something. But if you can just have staples in your house already, at least you know that you can live off of the staple items. So someone did share something with us. It says, I work at a grocery store and they just emailed us the notice the other day. Just letting everyone know, posted anonymously in case anyone from my company sees this. So the notice that was sent out to that employee was: there's an industry-wide supply-demand imbalance in fluid milk. Grain shortages as a result of drought have hit our West Coast dairies and strained overall fluid milk production. We will keep suppliers focusing on producing whole and 2% half gallons at the expense of intentionally deprioritizing fill rates on skim, 1% quarts and pints. Expect this to continue through quarter 1. So the second part of the email is: Northeast dairies have been impacted by the drought and related feed situation, in addition to severe winter weather, affecting production and transportation, both to and from the plants. More info on brand specifics would be below. So basically, this store here, nothing is listed of where the store is. The person wanted to remain anonymous, but they're going to be facing major shortages in dairy products. Another shortage that's been kind of lingering around, prices definitely been jumping, is coffee. So these products are out of stock due to manufacturing shortages. The manufacturer's timeline for replenishment is unavailable at this time. We apologize for the inconvenience. So I always say, if you're not stocked up on the coffee, get your coffee in your stockpile. And if any of you cannot find your favorite McCormick seasoning, here's probably why. So it says selected varieties of the McCormick gourmet spices will be temporarily out of stock due to a glass bottle shortage. We apologize for this inconvenience. So I know this happened to me. I'm sure this happened to a lot of people by now. Someone says, has anybody else noticed a lot of fresh food being moldy? I've picked up both blueberries and mushrooms from a local store here in Maine. And on the outside, they look great. But once I remove the first layer of food or the first few mushrooms and get down to the middle, they're all rotten, almost like they're being placed that way. I'm finding it super frustrating to feed my family fresh fruits and vegetables. Any suggestions or anybody else noticing this type of situation going on? I mean, unless you're growing your own, food, vegetables, this is going to be a reoccurring situation. It's happened to me on plenty of occasions. It happened to a lot of people on plenty of occasions. And, and it's sad because guess what? It's money going in the garbage. So let us know. Have you been picking up fresh, moldy fruits and vegetables? All right, so someone else had put up a picture of the shortages of medication, which we're all aware of by now. So someone says shortages of the counter medication still ongoing, especially with the children's section. This is CVS. Get what you can when you find it. Don't wait. I was lucky to find the kids' Dramamine this time around and grab one. Just for your information, there were only 3 left. So the Dramamine medication is more so like a motion sickness medication to help with motion sickness. And if you're not looking for natural ways to help yourself when you're sick or your family, definitely get you some medication in your stockpile while you still can, because the prices of even an off-brand medication are rising as well. All right, so here's a comment from Patches. I started my pantry using Dollar General 5 off 25 on top of coupons. A lot of what I got there is discontinued: beef crumbles, turkey, and diced ham. The Clover Valley vegetables were 2 for $1 and will go on sale for 3 for $1. The good old days. Yes, I stopped shopping there because the store was such a mess and sale items were never on the shelf. It was a wasted trip and wasted time loading the coupons to get there, and they don't have the products, which is true. I think I stated in my last Dollar General walkthrough, there were customers in here and they were complaining. You know how, you go to the app and you can put all of these little deals together and come out spending little to nothing. And most of the items are not even available on Dollar General for you to actually complete that deal. So when it's a waste of time, you really don't want to continue going to that store anymore, hoping to get, exactly what you look for. So I definitely get it. Thank you, Patches, for sharing that in the comments. So I am Chad Frazier. He stated that his Walmart ain't got nothing but apples, oranges, and onions, and the vegetables taste horrible. So Odessa comes in and say, interesting. I bought some apples that I throw away. Didn't even taste like an apple. And then Knox said, funny, my kids are now saying some apples I buy taste like hand sanitizer. You know what, y'all? I don't know what the heck are they growing or putting out there as far as these fruits and vegetables, something that we suppose like if you want a healthy snack. For my kids to say, oh, this tastes like hand sanitizer. And I'm like, what? And I'm hearing it more and more and more. Like the fruits don't taste like fruits anymore. I buy pineapples because I love to juice pineapples. And every pineapple that I've bought and I cut open have been brown on the inside. Not even fully ripe. Wasn't rotten, at least from the outside. Cut it open, boom, it's brown. So I'm kind of giving up on getting these pineapples at this point. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm really not sure. As far as fruits and vegetables, like I said, if you do have the land or the space to grow your own, it's highly recommended. Save the seeds that's coming out of most of your vegetables and your fruit so you can use those in the future as well. Not even for the future, just to have. You can even start now, the little in house plants. You can start now because honestly, it's going to be a point. Maybe now is the time, or now is at the point where we can't really trust a lot of things that's actually being sold to us. From down to the ingredients, y'all. Y'all know when they start putting like the bugs and stuff inside of the ingredients, it's gonna be under like weird little names and stuff. If I'm not gonna front y'all, I'm not a person that turn around and look at the label every single time. So when it comes down to looking at every single ingredient, maybe I'm confused myself, like, what the heck is this? You know what I'm saying? So the ingredients, the names of certain ingredients would change or go under other natural flavors, believe it or not. So as time go on, these ingredients are going to start to change even more. Food is, of course, is going to start to taste a little bit different, and they're just going to hope that we just get used to it, and then sooner or later we don't mind. It's part of the plan. So let me run this last little thing. We're not going to make this a 20-minute video. I'm going to try to cut my Saturday video short. I feel like I be taking so much of y'all time. Y'all, I really do. So let's go ahead, and here's a little heads up about some seeds. Actually going to leave this link in a pinned comment down below, so be sure to check this out. This is just saying over here at a Johnny's Selected Seeds, guess what? They have limited quantities and replacements. It says limited will continue to be offered, but there's a limited quantity of seed available for purchase. Dropped. Once our limited quantity of seed is sold out, the item will no longer be available for purchase. So you guys, when it comes down to the seeds and you growing your own, it's already happening at this store called Johnny's, guys. And this can happen all around the world, basically, to limit on how much you grow, what you grow, or even if you can grow anything on your own. And it will leave you to have to face, going into the stores, and you're only able to shop what's available in the stores. If you guys can see where this is going. So in the future, if seeds do become available and you're not able to grow your own, that's when the control does kick in, and you would be controlled, or we would be controlled on what we eat. So let's think about it. I'm gonna leave this link, like I said, in the comment down below. It's a plan ahead for shortages. So one retailer is starting to see shortages with seeds, and they're letting you know there's a possibility that other retailers can start to see those shortages as well. In another video, we'll be covering some crazy stuff that's going on over at Google. They're really, honestly, from my last article to now, they've let go so many more people, and more people from Google is actually coming out. So you guys stay tuned for that. It's crazy how they are actually letting these people go. The stories that I'm hearing, y'all, it's ridiculous. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video with the news, comments, and reports. I gotta make that like a little, make it pop like news, comments, and reports. Maybe not like that. Maybe not like that, but y'all know what I mean, right? Make it stand out. Yes, thank you all for coming along and joining today's video. Happy Saturday. I'm happy to be back. Yes, I am, y'all. I'm really happy to be back. Thank you all for the love and the support. We're going to leave this video exactly where it's at. Please don't forget to like the video. Like I said, if you are new here and you enjoyed today's video, they are posted every single Saturday. So subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you will not miss out. We also do all type of walkthroughs and updates on what's going on. So that's pretty much it. This is Shauna, and I'm checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, and stay safe. And most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next video, do what you gotta do. Stock up. Plenty of blessings to you all, and please do not lose your faith. Peace.